Hey, what is going on, viewers? Zesty Lump Studios here, and welcome back to another drinks review. Today reviewing another one of these G Energy drinks, and this one is going to be on the no sleep version. So I got this at a very random corner shop. Can't remember the price because it wasn't price marked and I didn't get a receipt. So I think it was £1 or something like that, as they generally are, was a base kind of price. Anyways, let's give you guys a full 360 of the can. So we have the can has got that nice matte feel, so it's got that really nice premium feel to it, which is nice. So most of the can is black, as I said. We've got kind of a bit of blue kind of behind the background and on the G logo, I guess to just represent a different flavour of the actual drink. And then on the back, we've got a barrage of different languages. That's a lot of text there, but I did sift through it to find the English. And then on the front, we've got quite a cool looking one. The G Energy logo is fairly cool and whatever, cool, just big looking font. And then we've got a picture of two jaguars or tigers or lynxes or whatever the hell they are, leopards, pumas, whatever, looking very angry with red eyes, wanting to kill each other and, yes, bite something. But anyways, that's the bottom of the can, and the top is all shiny and black, including the pull ring as well, which is a nice finish. So anyways, taking a closer look at the can. So on the front, it's got the caffeine at the bottom there, and it says, now the caffeine is incredibly high in this one, and it's got 46 milligrams of caffeine per 100 ml. Just remember, the average is 32 milligrams per 100 ml, and this one is on 46. So that's a hell of a big jump up. And of course, it's the 500 ml can, so that is considerably a lot more caffeine. Now it makes sense because it says no sleep, so I guess no sleep puts more caffeine in it. And then around the top, it just says extra caffeine, taurine guarana, and just repeats itself. So anyways, looking at the ingredients. So on the English side, it just says carbonated energy drink. So I've got a feeling this is just a original standard flavour, but just with extra caffeine. So will be interesting to find out. Of course, it says the caffeine again, which says quite high. I believe the sugar content in this was, I did have the sugar content, but I've lost it. Oh yes, so it is full sugar. And this one does contain, I believe, 11.5 grams of sugar per 100 ml. So again, it's really high in sugar, or what, basically the old average used to be. The old average used to be around 10-11 grams of sugar per 100 ml, and before the sugar tax came in. So this is right up there with 11.5. Kind of nice to have something that high in sugar, for a change. But there we go. And apart from that, there seems to be not much else of interest on the can. One last thing though, it is a product of Lithuania, as it's a Lithuanian energy drink. Cool, so nevertheless, it's nice and cold. Got my Zesty Lump Studios cups. Nevertheless, let's open it and hopefully it won't explode over me. So as I said, it's probably going to be a standard flavour because it doesn't specifically pinpoint a flavour on the back or anything like that. So I'm guessing the colour is going to be that standard apple juice type colour, which standard energy drinks normally are. Oh, we got lucky there. I think my hand covered a little bit came out there. There we go. Right, and the colour is, surprise, surprise. There we go. Put that to one side. So yeah, as I guessed, the colour is just a standard apple juice type colour, which is just that kind of weird off brownish type colour as you'd expect. The drink is see-through, as you can see my face hello through the drink. Bubble wise, it seems to be quite fizzy on the top there, and there's quite a lot of fizz and stuff going throughout the drink as well. Anyways, let's give it a closer smell and see what it smells of. Yeah, smells like a normal energy drink, to be honest with you. Or your standard flavour, smell. Yeah. It does smell a little bit different though, I will give it that, to be honest with you, but for the most part, it does just smell with that generic energy drink flavour smell. Yeah. Well, nevertheless guys, let's taste some. That's a bit, that's a bit odd. Yeah, it seems to be a bit odd. Definitely not what I was expecting. I mean, in reality, yeah, it is just another original blend of what you'd expect, but it's certainly not one of the nicer original blends. It's just, let me take a few more sips. Yeah, okay. So I think the thing is with this one is that even though it's got that amount of sugar in it, 11.5 grams per 100 ml, it doesn't really seem that sweet or that syrupy, which is interesting because you think something with that amount of sugar would be really noticeable when it comes to the sugar and the sweetness and stuff like that. But in reality, it's not, I think, as sweet and as syrupy as it should be for that amount of sugar. So I think that's a bit of a letdown because you think you got all that sugar in it, but you're not actually getting back the kind of sweetness in the soup. So it's like, okay, what's the point of all that sugar then, So, that's understandable kind of where I'm coming from. But the actual flavour itself, well, like I just said, yeah, ultimately it's just an original flavour, but it certainly doesn't seem one of the nice ones. It certainly seems along the cheaper scale of taste. It doesn't taste nice and smooth and refined and premium like, say, a Red Bull, for example. And it doesn't seem about the mid-range brands, kind of like your Boost, your Emerge either. It just seems kind of in line with like your Euro Shopper or kind of Best In or Best Way kind of original energy drink taste. Which is interesting because I did review a couple of these G energy drinks. One was a flavoured one and one was another standard flavour, interestingly, but it had even more sugar in it than this one does, and that was, from my memory, a lot nicer tasting than what this one's is. So it's interesting how, in theory, this No Sleep G Energy and G Energy's other original flavour one, they have different sugar contents and seem to be different blends, even though technically this one is literally just with extra caffeine compared to their original one. So it's interesting how they've completely changed the blend up, yet they're both original kind of flavors, but from one extreme to the other. So why not, if they've done that, they could literally just increase the caffeine on the other one. But there we go. It's just, I don't know why sometimes it's weird how these companies do this, but yeah, I mean, it's not disgusting by any means. Like, I don't want to throw it across the room or anything like that. It's just, it's just, I think could be doing a bit more sweeter to actually give you that sweet kick for the sugar. And I just feel like the flavour is just, it just feels like it's on the cheap scale, to be honest with you. It doesn't seem to any, harsh chemical taste or Metallica taste or anything like that, which is fair though, to be honest with you. It just tastes on the cheaper end of energy drinks, really. So, yeah, just I just definitely feel like they could have pumped it up or done something else with it just to give it that extra bit of boost. But anyways, yeah, so let's give it a rating out of 10. So how many Zesties shall I give this out of 10? Well, I think in theory, I think I'm probably going to give it, 3 Zesties out of 10. Yeah, 3 Zesties out of 10. I think that's about right. So anyways, viewers, as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later.